Hello, Jacob here. And the Vikings made a couple of moves today, which, well, once you find out what they are, you'll understand why I'm kind of like, well, this is interesting. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. So yeah, as I said before, the Vikings made a couple of acquisitions today. And ironically enough, they're both, well, former Vikings. And when I mean former Vikings, I mean literally preseason. Yeah, so the Vikings bring back specialist extraordinaire Marcus Sherrills, and also bring back receiver Laquan Treadwell. Again, if I'm laughing, it's because, well, Laquan Treadwell is back with the Vikings. Oh, that's gotta be so weird for him. I mean, former first-round pick with us couldn't catch a break for whatever. I don't know. It's... I mean, this has gotta feel so bittersweet for him. But at the same time, though, reason we brought back Laquan Treadwell, which makes actually a lot of sense, is because Chad Beebe is out with what is believed to be a torn ligament issue in, I believe, his foot. I don't know, I'm not exactly 100% sure, but as of right now, it does not require surgery, so once I find out more information, I'll be sure to, well, make an update if need be. So, yeah, the reason why bringing back Laquan Treadwell makes a lot of sense is because, well, he kind of knows the playbook. I mean, he's, being a former first-round pick in 2016, he, kind of understands the Zimmer mentality. Plus, I think with this style of offense, I think it kind of suits him a little better. I mean, he may not be a great route runner or catch guy for that matter, but he can sure block, which I know for a receiver kind of seems weird, being, that receivers are known for catching the ball, but it's a very, very, very underrated thing if receivers can both catch and block. And especially now with our focus being on Dalvin Cook, Alex Madison, and the run game, anyone who can help out block is, well, sorely needed. And then also, because Chad Beebe was our punt returner, we bring back Marcus Sherrills, who was our punt returner for the last, I want to say, since like 2012. So yeah, I mean, obviously, a very much needed acquisition there too. Again, another guy who knows the system and is a very, very underrated special teamer. Because not only was he one of the best returnmen in Vikings history, he's also one of the most underrated gunners in Vikings history. He sort of was the, I guess you may say, the quarterback on special teams. And also being from Minnesota, that's always kind of a nice thing as well. But, yeah. And then this, well, hopefully we can stay healthy and hopefully we can avoid the injury bug. Because, I mean, even going into the season, I still found it interesting that the Vikings only kept, well, 4 receivers just in general. I mean, usually that's a position you want at least have 5 or 6, mainly for reasons like this. But, again, I guess since the Vikings' new way is more ground and pound, so they want more girth, more, tight ends, more fullbacks, more, just bigger guys. I can see why, but at the same time, Kirk Cousins, it'd be kind of nice if he actually has wide receivers to throw to, and not having to throw to, 8 tight ends, I mean, no offense to the tight ends, they're not exactly known as the fastest guys in the world, so if you can get, some more depth in the receiving game, outside of Diggs and Thielen, the wide receiver 3 position was about as wide open can get. So, which is another reason why the Laquan Treadwell and even the Brandon Zylstra, release surprised me as much as it did. Just because, well, again, when you only have 4 receivers, So, yeah. with that being said, I'll go ahead and wrap it up here, and this is Jacob signing out.